Bobby's tickle box is turned over. We've been standing up here talking about our St. Lucia vacation. So today, we're gonna be starting off with a spicy jerk chicken. And just wait till you taste my son Bobby's recipe for a golden coconut fried shrimp. And for dessert, cool key lime pie topped with meringue. And you're gonna feel like you're on vacation too when you take a sip of Bobby's Pina Colada smoothie. So y'all grab your sandals and your sunscreen because we're cruising to a tropical paradise. This dish is really inspired by that fabulous vacation that we took. I'm gonna make you some jerk chicken.
I've never ever cooked jerk, so I'm really excited that you're gonna show me how to do it.
I mean, this is so easy. I've put in a tablespoon of brown sugar, son. I've put in about 4 or 5 cloves of garlic.
Okay.
And as soon as you just rough dice that onion, I'm gonna toss it in. Now I'm gonna put in a teaspoon of dried ginger. I'm gonna put in a 1/2 teaspoon.
Allspice?
No, this is nutmeg. 1/2 teaspoon of that.
Is that cut well enough?
That's perfect. Just toss it in,
So
son.
how much of the onion?
Well, a whole onion. We're gonna use a whole onion. And I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of salt, just like that. There we go. I'm gonna use about a teaspoon of black pepper. All right, son, over here I've got some allspice and I've got some thyme. If you would toss in about 2 teaspoons of each of those.
You want to measure it in your hand?
That'll be fine.
Is that 1?
Okay. Yeah.
That's about 2.
Yeah.
How much?
Tell me your favorite. You can use
Okay.
that.
Tell you my favorite thing about the St. Lucian trip.
Uh-huh.
I so enjoyed watching you reel in that fish. But I also liked zip lining with some.
Oh my goodness.
Zip lining through the jungle.
Yeah, 2
And,
habaneros, y'all. Seed and all.
2 entire habaneros?
Yes.
That is going to be hot.
All right.
But the whole thing, I mean, St. Lucia was so beautiful. The people were so nice.
Oh my gosh, it was so wonderful. Seeing you guys diving off that sailboat and swimming and playing like you were little boys again. So we're just gonna process this all, Bobby, until it's like a fine seasoning. So I'm gonna put in a couple of tablespoons of just vegetable oil. Okay, so Bobby, just that easy.
Okay.
Now I've got us a chicken and I had the butcher cut it up.
Nice.
So if you'll open that, I'm gonna just give it a quick wash over here.
All right.
Just dump it in there. Okay, that's great, thanks. Just gonna toss it around. You always wanna wash your chicken. So there we go, Bobby. We got that washed.
So, Mama, what was your favorite part of the
St. Lucian trip?
Yeah, and have you forgiven us yet for the fishing trip?
Y'all, just for those of you that may not have caught our St. Lucian vacation, our family vacation, the boys kind of pulled a trick on me.
All right, 1 cup of lime juice.
Yes, 1 cup of lime juice. Just pour that over. And I want to wash my hands real good. Anyway, y'all, we went to St. Lucia on vacation. And the boys wanted the 3 of us to go deep sea fishing. So I thought that was just great.
Yeah.
Well, I was kind of tired. You know, vacation is hard work. So I fell asleep. And all of a sudden, the boys woke me up screaming, "Fish, we got a fish." Well, I jump up out of this sleeping stupor and they put me in the fighting chair.
Half asleep.
Half asleep. They put me in the fighting chair, y'all. And I'm working and I'm struggling and to get that fish in. And I probably, all right, Bobby, we're gonna just pour.
All of it?
No. All right, we're gonna save some.
Okay.
A little bit. We're gonna save just a little bit to like marinate.
Okay.
To brush it after we've marinated it.
Uh-huh.
All right, so. So I work, y'all, to get that fish reeled in.
Yeah. He was fighting you, too.
That son of a sucker was frozen. Jamie open, there was a fish left over from the catch earlier.
It didn't have anything to do with us.
And they had frozen it. So they put that frozen fish on the line.
Threw him out.
Threw him out there, let me work to get that sapsucker in. My first thought was that fish must have been living way down deep where it's real cold.
Because it was frozen solid.
It was so good. It was so cold. Here, Sonny boy.
You gonna pour that over?
Yeah, let's pour that over it too.
Have you got some
Yes,
wrap?
some plastic wrap.
Where is
Yes, right here. But anyway, son, just get that wrapped and put it in the refrigerator. And we're gonna let it marinate, y'all, for 4 hours to overnight.
Okay, so the chicken's done marinating.
Okay, good. Now, all we have to do, Bobby, is just take that wrap off, put it in the oven. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees.
Okay, I got it.
And look over here at my new little trick. Look at this squirrel, y'all. All right, look at here. For hot ovens, you pull him just like that. So just put it in. And look, then you take his neck and push him in.
Like a charm.
Yeah. So our chicken's in the oven. Okay,
we come back.
Get clean.
I want to show you one of my favorite recipes. It's a fried coconut shrimp with a really nice dipping sauce.
And later, the best key lime pie you ever put in your mouth. I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break. Okay, Bobby.
You gonna start the dipping
Pull
sauce?
out the chicken, yeah.
Got it.
We're making Bobby's coconut shrimp, y'all. And I'm gonna start making the dipping sauce while Bobby is getting the chicken out of the oven.
Oh.
And I'm using, per Bobby's instructions, a half a cup.
That's not something you hear every day.
I know. Y'all listen good, because I might not be repeating that. All right, a half a cup of orange marmalade.
This is inspired by a trip that Jamie and I took down to Key West.
Oh, really? Mm-hmm. Half a teaspoon of red pepper flakes.
It's also very good on fish.
About 4 teaspoons of rice wine vinegar.
I'm gonna put some, I wanna try this.
Yeah, I want you to try it. And I've got you some grilled vegetables.
Chicken looks beautiful.
And this looks beautiful. I love the way that orange marmalade looks with the red pepper flakes.
It looks very, very good.
Got some pretty colors going on in this little pot. All right, now taste your chicken. See if I heated you up too much. I'm gonna turn that off so it won't get... Is it hot? I cut you some milk there just in case.
It's very good.
Is it hot?
Hot from coming out of the oven, but the spice isn't that bad. What do you think? That's great.
It's good.
But I want to save my appetite because I want some shrimp.
I do too. But that chicken is very, very good. If you've got a man or a lady in your life that likes hot dishes, they'll love the jerk chicken.
All right, you want us to make a batter for the coconut shrimp?
Yes.
All right, we're gonna start off with some flour.
Okay. About half a cup.
Half a cup. Yeah, level that off.
Level that off. Here, son. There you go.
And then 2/3 cup of water.
Okay, I'll stir while you add your ingredients.
All right.
Okie doke.
A little water. A little bit of salt, just to season. And when you're making a batter like this, you want to let that batter rest after you make it because it's going to give you a much better crust on your shrimp.
Half a teaspoon
of baking powder.
Baking powder, okay. That's going to make it puff.
Yeah. Okay.
Okie doke. So what'd you say? Now let this rest for about 15 minutes.
But I got one that's already rested.
Oh, good. Okay, so that's easy enough, y'all.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and pour our dipping sauce right over in there so I can get rid of that little pot.
Here's our batter for the shrimp.
Okay.
I'm going to take this one out of the way and let that one rest, and maybe we can use it a little bit later on.
Okay. that sounds great.
Got some big, beautiful shrimp here.
And you like using big shrimp, don't you?
Well, for two reasons. Number one, because we have access to them. You know, being here in Savannah, I hate to tell you all this, but I can go out in my backyard and I can catch these myself. So that's the number one reason. Second reason is they're easier to handle when you're doing this, when you're dredging them through a batter and, you know, with the coconut and all that stuff. So, all right, so you ready? Let's go ahead and start battering these.
So you got your shrimp and you have peeled and deveined them.
They're ready to go.
And we've got our wet. And then I'll just mix up our coconut. And our half a cup of breadcrumbs.
Just kind of toss them together.
We've got our deep fryer.
At 325.
Yeah, I'm gonna bump it up now just a little bit. So we're just gonna mix that up good. So you run them through there, drop them into the dry sun,
batter and then into the dry.
I'll dredge them in your coconut. I think you got enough.
Go ahead, yep.
So I'm just gonna kind of drop these in the deep fryer. Now I always fry in peanut oil that has a high resistance to burning. And you wanna put your shrimp pretty quickly in at the same time because shrimp cook very, very fast, y'all. You don't wanna overcook them. So you wanna get in a batch just as quickly as you can, and then take them out at the same time.
Get them here as quick as you can.
And get them here as quick as you can. That's exactly right.
Okay, those aren't going to take long.
No, maybe 2 minutes. Here, you want to put the ones that I've got ready on our platter? Look at that. Look at that, y'all.
Ooh-wee.
Ooh, so hot.
What you want to do next?
Oh, Bobby. Next, I want to eat another shrimp. Ow! You're out of this world. When we come back, Bobby, guess what we're going to be making?
What?
You know what we're going to be making. You know, we're enjoying all these tropical dishes. We're gonna make a key lime pie for y'all with a meringue topping. And later, it's a taste of the tropics, y'all. Pina Colada smoothies. I hope y'all are enjoying the show, and I want to hear from you. Tell me what recipes or videos you'd like to see me make by just leaving a short comment below. Now, let's get back to the show, y'all. All right, for those of you out there in front of the TV, Bobby and I are fixing to mix up probably one of the most popular desserts, and that's key lime pie. But this one is a little different. We're just gonna use a prepared graham cracker crust.
Okay.
Bobby, this one is so easy.
I never have made a key lime pie. I gotta tell you, I don't have much of a sweet tooth.
I know you're not really
But if I'm eating a dessert,
sweets.
it would be a key lime pie. I love them.
All right, so why don't you
show me how to make it. How can I help you?
So we're using 3 egg yolks. All right, now I'm gonna add a can of sweetened condensed milk.
Okay.
Which this stuff is so good, I could eat it straight out of the can. All right, now I'm gonna put in a half a cup of lime juice, and you just keep stirring that on up.
Okay.
There we go. So this is going to be nice and tart. But,
yes,
you know,
it is.
But this is one of those things that you think about when you think of Key West or the tropics. All right, now I'm going to put in a half a cup of heavy cream. All right, now I'm going to add the zest of 1 lime. Just gives it that extra little kick. There we go.
Okay.
All right, yep. Now pour this into your pie shell. I've got our oven preheated to 350 degrees, y'all. And we're gonna bake this for 30 minutes. Just pour it on in, son. All the way. All right, so Bobby, in the oven that goes.
All right.
30 minutes. Now, I've already got a pie that I've baked off and cooled.
Okay.
So you want to bring that over here because we're going to make a meringue. You know, at both of the restaurants, we serve a fresh sweetened whipped cream on top of our pies. But today, we're gonna do something a little different. We're gonna make a meringue. And here, I have my egg whites, and this is 4 egg whites that have been beaten to a stiff peak. If you'll put me 6 tablespoons of sugar in there, Bobby.
And that's 6.
Okay. And we've got some cornstarch right here.
Okay.
Half a teaspoon of that.
Okay.
And just a pinch of salt.
Okay.
All right, now I'm gonna start adding our dry ingredients. And this is gonna make our meringue have a little bit more substance. Now, there's a few tips that you need to know when you're making meringues. The first thing you don't wanna do is make it on a day that it's raining. Just use a sweetened whipped cream because it just won't work with all the humidity. And you wanna make sure that your egg whites are at room temperature, and that'll usually produce you a real good meringue.
Okay.
All right, so let's bring our pie down here. Now, I know that you're probably thinking, now, Mama, every pie I've ever seen you make with meringue is brown.
Yeah, I am thinking that.
I know you're thinking, I can hear you thinking.
But then I was able to draw my own conclusions.
Yeah, we're gonna, look at that meringue.
It's beautiful.
What a beauty. And then I'm just gonna take the spoon and bring that meringue to the edge of the pie. Turn on our torch, Bobby. Okay, 3, 2, 1, fire. You know, if you don't have a torch now, y'all, you just put this back in the oven and just bake it off. That looks, oh, I love it, I love it, I love it.
Perfect.
And I'm gonna just slice us a piece out of there. Now, I wanna show you, you know, the first piece of pie can be horrendous getting out of a pie shell. So if you're using an aluminum pan, all you have to do is take your scissors and nip it exactly where you cut your pie.
That's a pretty cool idea.
And you just slip that down.
That's a great idea.
There you go.
Mmm.
Look at that.
Beautiful.
I'm gonna just grate a little more zest over our pie.
Well, how about some mint and some lime?
Oh yes, we need a little twist of lime. That's perfect. We'll tuck that in right there.
Look how
and
beautiful.
You have a delicious key lime pie.
And you know what? Fairly easy.
Yes, it's easy.
This is so great. You know what would go really well with this?
What?
A Pina Colada smoothie. How about that, y'all?
Oh my gosh, that sounds perfectly heavenly to have along with our key lime pie.
And it will be.
I feel you.
When we come back.
I so hope y'all are enjoying the show. And if you do, be sure to click like, subscribe, and the notification bell so you'll never miss a video. And we'll be right back after the break.
Welcome back, y'all. Mama, you ready to make a delicious Pina Colada smoothie?
I am so ready.
This is going to be very good, very simple, and pretty good for you. There really is nothing to this. We're going to use fresh pineapple, about a cup of it. We're going to use unsweetened coconut milk.
Okay.
We're going to use honey and about a 1/4 cup of ice.
Okay,
This is
that
a little
looks
more
like
than a 1/4
about a cup. And how much coconut milk?
You're going to use the whole thing. About a cup of it.
And a banana?
1 banana.
Okie doke. It's got all the flavors that a pina colada has.
Yeah, exactly, except for the one missing ingredient.
All right, so in goes my banana. And you've got some honey sitting
A little bit
up
of
here.
honey.
And that's just to sweeten it a little bit.
Exactly, because the coconut milk is unsweetened.
How much?
About 2 tablespoons.
Okay. Great. And ice, you've already gotten your ice in
I put
there,
my ice
don't
in
you?
first.
Okay. This
These
is
bananas are nice and ripe.
This is simple enough. think mine's already ready.
Yeah, but mine's gonna be better.
Why?
I don't know.
You're messing with your mama. All right. Oh, that looks good. And I see you've even got us some umbrellas up here.
Yeah. Absolutely.
All right.
If I'm in a tropical paradise, I'm gonna have a drink with an umbrella in it. Look at how wonderful that looks.
Oh, it looks delicious. Yeah. Gosh, I'm swallowing.
I have had so much fun hanging out with you today.
You know, all you mamas out there, you know what I'm talking about. When I say there's nothing like fun quality time spent with your children, is it? I have had so much fun being with you, Bobby.
I have too, Mama. I love you.
I love you too.
Cheers.
And I love your pina colada.
Fresh pineapples and bananas.
It
That
just
is
pure
so delicious.
tastes nutty. This is great.
Hey, y'all, it's Paula Deen. Now, if y'all enjoyed this week's full episode Friday, be sure to like it and click the subscribe button as well as the notification bell to be alerted when I post a video. Love and best dishes, friends.